Alrighty, folks, time for another SoFi stock update. We're going to break down the charts in this video like we always do, go over how it's doing today, my thoughts, key levels, and then we'll break down later in the video a particular person here that's super bullish on SoFi stock. So if y'all find value, smash that like button, make sure to subscribe, it's free, and you might as well follow me on X, guys. Why not? Use that link down below or pull up your app, go to @StocksTalkStocks, make sure to follow me, and with that being said, guys, cheers, let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about, what time is it? 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast. So we still have a little bit of, trading left in the day. We have about 2.5 hours left of trading, and we have SoFi stock up over 2%, up 15 cents on the day. Now it's at $7.18 as I'm making this video in the midst of an overall pretty flat day in the stock market. Again, it's about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast now, and we have the Russell down 0.5%. The Dow's up about 0.2, and we have the NASDAQ and the S&P pretty much at break even as the VIX is up over 1%, and we have the metals moving as well. Gold is up 1.3%, and silver's up 1.1%. And quick side note here, wait a second, is gold almost at all-time highs? Wait a second, guys, it's at $2,060 an ounce right now, and all-time highs are at $2,085 an ounce. We'll talk maybe more about gold in another video, but in this video, again, we're going to focus on SoFi, but it looks pretty good here on the gold charts. The bulls are definitely here, and it looks like all-time highs could be right around the corner. So SoFi, let's break it down and go over what's going on today and break down these charts, guys. So SoFi is, again, up 2.2% right now, and notice how earlier in the day we hit $7.30. That hit at about when was that? 12:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and that was above the highs from yesterday. Yesterday we hit at 10:45 a.m. on the East Coast. We hit $7.20 roughly. So we took out the highs from yesterday, and yes, we've pulled back a bit, but overall, it looks like we're holding an uptrend if we're looking here on the intraday chart. Are we not? I mean, you guys can see if I get out the circle tool, give me a second, you guys can see again, we hit 730. We took the highs out from yesterday. Awesome. Very bullish. And we're also making multiple higher lows ever since yesterday, right? Higher low here, higher low here. And then this morning, we double bottomed at about $7.05, which is slightly above the low. Well, one of the lows from yesterday in the middle of the day where we hit $6.95, roughly $7 per share. So we double bottomed. At that point, we held another higher low, and we broke out from there again all the way up to 730. Now we're pulling back. Well, we did pull back, and now in real time, we're fighting to hold another higher low at about 715, 720-ish. You know, that's where we're at right now. And let's say we do hold this point and break out into close. Obviously, that would be ideal for the bulls. But if we fail here, which let me draw this line out and show you guys a little bit more what's going on. If you guys take a look here, now we're actually testing yesterday's high as support. If we do fail here, we could fill the gap down probably to about maybe towards $7.05, $7.15, or $7.10 roughly. That's where we could be filling the gap down. That's if we fail to hold 718, 720 where we are now. So it's kind of like a waiting game. Again, we have an hour and a half or 2.5 hours, roughly left of trading. So do we break down under 715, go down to the lower sevens again like where we were in the morning, or do we hold this point, rally off of 715, 720, and start going for that 730 mark again, which we hit earlier in the day? That obviously would be very bullish overall for SoFi in the short term, and that could get us to, well, another high on the 5-day 5-minute chart, and on the 20-day chart, that could start pushing us towards the highs from the middle of this month. About 2 weeks ago, SoFi hit about 750, 760. You guys probably remember that, right? So if we do get that launch off 720 again, past 730, the next gap to fill is at about $7.60. If you guys take a look here, I'll draw that out and show you. So that's where we could be playing in the very short term. Maybe tomorrow, maybe at some point later this week, I don't know. but this looks decent right now. We're not fully breaking out, obviously, but we are above the moving averages on this 1 hour chart, and we are showing signs of a potential reversal, which we really will get a reversal, in my opinion, if we do break above 750 and especially above $8. And I guess in the short term, we're just going to have to wait and see, right? We're going to have to wait and see what we do here at the 720 mark. And of course, we'll make another video probably tomorrow at some point, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. And on the 4 hour chart here, you guys can see we're above the 50 SMA. We talked about that yesterday. We broke out of that, but we're still under the 180 SMA, so we're kind of sandwiched between roughly $7 and $7.50, which is right between the moving averages here on the 4 hour chart, which now you can see it gives you a better perspective. If SoFi were to break above $7.50, $8, that's where the legitimate reversal will come. Like I've said before in other videos, like I've said before in this video, we need to get that overall breakout on this time frame. Very important. Now, let me show you guys somebody that's very bullish on SoFi stock. And no, it's not an insider, which you'd expect. All the insiders, hopefully, are bullish on SoFi stock. We all know Anthony Noto's been buying some shares recently, but now we have another person here, or personality, however you want to refer to them as, who's very bullish, and that is Jim Kramer, guys. Jim Kramer. Should we run? Should we jump ship? I don't know. But Jim Kramer now is bullish. And you guys know the joke, right? That whenever Jim Kramer buys a stock or is bullish on a stock, you want to go the other direction. Well, in this case, hopefully we don't go in the other direction, because now he's bullish on SoFi stock, which you guys can see. And I think he's been bullish over the past little bit here, but you guys can see his commentary. I believe this was on what's that show he does? Mad Money, right? Or was this Kramer's Lightning Round? Either way, he said, I remain a buyer of SoFi stock. Let me come down here and show you all the little commentary he made on SoFi. Nothing crazy, and this is kind of a joke, guys, obviously. I mean, we're dogging and ragging on Kramer a bit, but it's funny how, a lot of people go against his trades, but in this case, SoFi, he said, quote, I say, you stay long SoFi. Remember, this stock is up substantially from where it was in the spring, which he's right. And I think Anthony Noto, is doing a great job. I remain a buyer. So Jim Kramer, the man, the myth, the legend himself, is still bullish on SoFi stock. Take it for whatever it is, and he's still buying the stock, which is nice. And we'll see. Hopefully, SoFi does appreciate over time, and the Jim Kramer effect does not take over the stock. Which, I mean, you never know, right? You never know in the stock market. But in this case, hopefully Kramer gets it right, guys. I'm banking on it, as I am in the stock. You all know me. I was buying it a couple of weeks ago. Nothing crazy, but I started my position at 680, bought more at 692, and I'm holding on tight. And if we don't get that breakout scenario that we covered in this video, right? Let's say we get rejected at 750, $8, we start going lower. All right, I'll be buying more stock. It's not that, big of a deal in my opinion, because I'm in this for the long term, guys. And I'm going down with the ship. If this thing goes to zero, it is what it is. If it goes up to $50 per share, I'm gonna be a happy man. Either way, it's it's not a huge position for me, but I do have some skin in the game, and I am a fan here of SoFi, and I am bullish on SoFi, and so is good old Mr. Jim Kramer, guys. So yeah, it's pretty much it for this update, guys. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to spend too much time in this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And guys, don't forget to follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And you might as well get your free stocks from Moo. Why not? The clock's ticking. Use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, and fund your account with at least $1,000 for a limited time. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well. So 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys. Use that link down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.